In the depths of the book of Revelation, the final and most mysterious chapter of the Bible, lies a vision that has haunted and fascinated believers for centuries. A vision of ultimate judgment, divine victory, and the fall of darkness itself. John the Apostle, exiled on the island of Patmos, described a moment when an angel descends from heaven, carrying a great chain and the key to the abyss. In that moment, this divine messenger seizes the most feared being in existence, the dragon, the serpent of old, the one called the devil and Satan, and binds him for 1,000 years. But who is this angel? Why was he chosen for such a terrifying and sacred task? And what does this event really mean for the end of days? Let's uncover the hidden story of the angel who chained Satan. A vision from the end of time. Revelation 21:3 paints a vivid image that feels straight out of a cosmic battlefield. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. No name is given, no title, just an angel. Yet within that anonymity lies power, because this angel doesn't act on his own. He acts under divine authority. The chain he carries isn't forged by mortal hands, but by God's decree. When he binds Satan, it's not a battle of strength, it's a declaration of victory. For 1,000 years, the Prince of Darkness is silenced. His influence over humanity is cut off. The world enters what some call the millennial reign, a time of peace and righteousness before the final judgment. But the question remains, who is this angel brave enough to face the devil himself? Is it Michael the Archangel? Throughout the Bible, one name stands out whenever heaven goes to war: Michael. Michael isn't just any angel. He's called the Archangel, the commander of the heavenly armies. In Revelation 12:7-9, he already fought and defeated Satan once, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. Michael cast Satan and his followers down to earth. So many theologians and believers connect the dots. If Michael defeated Lucifer in heaven, it makes sense he would be the one to finally bind him on earth. Michael represents divine justice, strength, and the triumph of good over evil. In art and tradition, he's often shown holding a sword, standing over a defeated dragon, a direct reflection of Revelation's prophecy. But others argue that the angel's identity remains hidden for a reason. Some scholars believe the angel isn't Michael or Gabriel or any named being. Instead, he represents a symbol of divine authority, proof that even the mightiest of evils can be restrained by God's command through any of his servants. In other words, it's not about who the angel is, but what he represents. He embodies the unstoppable will of God. Even an unnamed messenger can overthrow the most ancient of rebels, because the power doesn't come from the angel himself. It flows from the throne of heaven. That's what makes this passage so powerful. The fall of Satan doesn't happen through war or struggle. There's no clash of swords or thunder of rebellion. One angel descends, holds out a chain, and Lucifer is subdued. It's the ultimate message of Revelation. When God decides it's over, it's over. After Satan is bound, Revelation says he's sealed inside the abyss, locked away where he can no longer deceive the nations. For 1,000 years, the world experiences peace under the reign of Christ and his saints. Some believe this will be a literal future event, a time when evil's power is completely broken and the earth is restored. Others interpret it spiritually, as a symbol of the church age, when the gospel restrains evil and brings light into the world. But one thing is certain: this moment marks the turning point in the great story of creation. The time when heaven's justice finally meets hell's rebellion. After the 1,000 years, Satan will be released for a little, a final test before his eternal defeat in the lake of fire. But by then, his fate is sealed. The chain that once bound him becomes the symbol of his ultimate failure. Chains in the Bible are more than just physical restraints. They symbolize the power of divine judgment, the moment when rebellion meets accountability. In the book of Jude, It's written that fallen angels are kept in everlasting chains under darkness until judgment. That imagery echoes in Revelation 20, showing that even spiritual beings who defied God are not beyond his reach. The chain that binds Satan is a reminder that no power, no throne, no deception can stand against the will of the Almighty. And the angel, whether Michael, a divine messenger, or a symbol of heaven's authority, shows that obedience to God carries the strength to defeat evil itself. The story of the angel who chained Satan isn't just about the end of time. It's about faith, authority, and destiny. It reminds us that no matter how powerful darkness may seem, it always has an expiration date when the world feels consumed by chaos. This prophecy stands as a promise. Evil will not reign forever. There is a moment coming, as whether in spirit or in time, when the forces of heaven will once again descend, and light will silence the darkness. And perhaps, just like that angel in Revelation, every believer is called to be a bearer of light, to hold their own chain of faith, and to stand against the shadows that try to deceive the world. Because if one angel can bind the devil for 1,000 years, imagine what faith can do. We hope that this story has been to your liking. And if you like it, do not forget to give a like, share it, and subscribe to our channel for more beautiful biblical stories. And if you want to know more about interesting topics, leave us your comments and suggestions. Until next time.